and discovering that just one coin you held turn into a ticket for your next big move. That coin is SRP. And right now, it's standing at crossroad. Will it balloon or burst in November? Let's dive in and find out. But first, what could you do if SRP doubled overnight? Hey everyone, welcome back. If you're new here, I'm your host, and today we are zooming into SRP and what's happening right now, where it might go in November, and you remember, this isn't just financial advice. Always do your own research. So let's unpack the story. So what's happening now? The question that we decide a latest news and contrast. First off, what's the backdrop of SRP right now? The price of SRP is somewhere around $2.39, as you can see in the screen as the live data shows. There is a real momentum building. For example, a whale wallet counts those holding 10,000 plus SRP hit a new high. That means bigger players accumulating and fewer coins available to sell. On the institutional regulatory side, Ripple Lab, the company behind SRP, recently got a seat on a Federal Reserve faster, the payment task force, boosting the sense that SRP might more than just a speculative coin. And at the same time, the technical, the chart, the watcher are saying SRP might be ready to move. Some are saying next leg could be a sizable. But here is a question flag too. Some analytics shows risk of consolidation or even a few drop if certain support fails. And what do you feel, guys? What are the biggest drive for SRP right now? And maybe it's a technology adoption, or maybe a regulation, or trader speculation. Drop your choice in the comment. And okay, now where could SRP heading in November? Let's look at the predictions. A consecutive estimate. One firm says SRP might trade between $2.31 to $2.68 in November. A bullish scenario, analytics using a fractal and a Fibonacci pattern are falling into $6 to $7 by the mid-November if momentum and catalyst align. That's the reason it might go to $6 to $7, guys. In the mid scenario, some says around $2.80 to $3.10 if it's possible for November, assuming the trend holds. On the flip side, the analytics one, if it doesn't reclaim the certain level, says 2.60 cent, SRP could remain range bound in $2 to $2.50. Depending on how things plan out, November could be the modest uptick month, the breakout month, I will say, but also the risk of little movement is a key support fails. That's why behind the movement, I think why could SRP move or what might push it up and what might hold it back? Answer these questions. The upward movement it depends on the institutional and adoptional signals. The Fed task to fourth story rising whale holding technical breakout. If SRP breaks resistance around $2.60, $3, that could trigger a run. And the micro regulation, if crypto friendly policy advance a certain ETF gets green hit, SRP could benefit. For example, one catalyst said if the Fed cut rate more than expected, crypto in general and SRP could surge. There is also risk and a headwinds I will talk about. If SRF fails to reclaim and hold about $2.60 momentum, they may stall. The broader micro issues. If interest rates climb, the regulation and the crypto often suffers. That's the one of the risk I will say. Some expecting like a $6, $7 by November, calling rely on perfect alignment of catalyst. But if one fails, the run might be fizzle. So, caution for you guys. Which of these risks do you think has the highest chance of hitting SRP in November? First one, regulatory drag, highest interest rate regime. Third one is a technical breakout failure. Comment below, guys. So, what should you keep an eye on number if you're tracking SRP, friends? First, watch the support and resistance level, especially $2.60 and $3. If SRP climbs up $3 with the volume, that's a positive sign. And monitor on the chain data, whale accumulation, supply on exchange. Less supply on exchange, bullish. We saw supply exchange go $3 $3 like maybe like it's not if you need to pay close attention to the regulatory and I will say ETF news or any major announcement cool stay sentiment fast. And also, friends, keep an eye on the microeconomic events, Fed decision, interest rate news, or crypto changes, the volume and the momentum with the volume and risk, strong volume breakout, high probability of sustainability. So let's lay out the three simple scenarios for November and what might it looks like. In the base scenario, the SRP trades around $2.50 to $3. Slow upward momentum, maybe reaching 280 to 310. But you hold maybe a little, you believe the long-term story. In the bull case, the catalyst annihilate perfectly, like bullish technical breakout, regulatory positive, or big institutional pickup. The SRP moved towards $5 to $7. High reward, I will say high risk. But the bear sideways case, insufficient catalyst, weak volume, or micro headwind, SRP stays in $2 to $2.50 range in a deep, maybe $2 to $2.30 if support fails. So, my friends, what does this means to you? If you are long-term holder, understand that the bull case is exciting but not guaranteed. The main realistic expectation, if you're trading, set the stop loss, support level. Don't bet everything on blowout. If you're watching, okay, let's wrap up. I think this video is too long. Also, in the description I will send one you can subscribe, it's a free crypto prediction newsletter I will send to your inbox. So it's a free totally. Okay, so for to wrap up this video, SRP site is an interesting juncture, the foundation of larger move to be laid, but that doesn't mean that move is automatic. November offers opportunity but also risk. If you had a peak today, I lean forward $2.80 to 310 range of the most visible November with a possibility $5 under perfect circumstances, guys.